Good morning to everyone present here. Welcome to our webinar on Achieve Excellence in Case Management using MS Dynamics CRM. I'm Mukta Ashok and I'll be your moderator for today's webinar. Now, as we begin, I want to take you through a few indicators so that we can interact better during our webinar. Now, what you're looking at is the attendee interface of GoToWebinar. As you can see, there is also a viewer window on the left. This window will show you everything that we will be sharing from our screen. You also have access to the control panel, which is on the right hand side, from where you can type in your queries and share your comments. We'll be reviewing your questions as they come in and we'll take them up towards the end during the question and answer session. Also, the webinar is being recorded and everyone will receive an email with a link to view a recording of today's event. So moving on, to begin with, I would like to introduce you to our company, Suyati Technologies. Suyati provides marketing technology and integration services for companies that wish to combine the best of breed solutions and create a unified approach to customer acquisition. We enable system integration between various CMS and CRM platforms and a slew of e-commerce, marketing automation, social media listening, email and social marketing and customer service systems. Suyati's custom technology solutions have been deployed in companies in the US, Western Europe and Australia, and we have helped many enterprises leverage the web cloud mobile technologies to acquire customers through integrated digital marketing. We have strategic partnerships with various technological giants such as Salesforce CRM, Sitefinity CMS and MongoDB. We're also a Microsoft certified gold partner. Now, being a Microsoft Gold Certified partner, we deliver top-of-the-line solutions in Microsoft Dynamics CRM, which includes development, customization, migration, integration with other CRMs and third-party applications. Now, let me introduce you to our speaker, Soumya. Soumya is currently working as a software developer at Suyati Technologies. She holds a certification in Microsoft Dynamics CRM, customization and configuration. She's an expert in ASP.NET too. Soumya is an avid writer who likes to write stories, screenplays, poems and blogs. She plans to publish a book in the near future. Wishing her all the best. And Soumya has interest in movies, theatre arts and loves to read books from varied genres. She's a trained Bharatanatyam dancer and likes to do some social work too. Now you can use the hashtags and handles that you see on the screen to post questions, follow us or even tag us. Now let me walk you very quickly through the agenda of the day. We will start off with introducing you to Microsoft Dynamics CRM and then we'll move on to case management in MS Dynamics, where we will take you through the creation of case, SLAs and interactive service hub. Then Samya will tell you about an educational institute with the help of a case study and we will finally conclude with the question and answer. That's all from my end. Moving on to Soumya.
Thank you, Mukta, for the introduction. And hello, everyone. I'm Soumya. I'll be explaining how case management works in Dynamics CRM. I'm going to start the webinar with an introduction to Dynamics CRM. In each and every business organization, the primary focus is given to their customer. It is because that customer is the most important part of any business. So, in order to lead a business successfully, organizations need to know how to manage their customers properly. Here comes the role of CRM software. Customer relationship management is a set of strategies, practices, and technologies that organizations use to manage and analyze their customer data throughout the customer lifecycle with the goal of improving the business relationship by retaining the customers and to increase sales. Dynamics is a CRM software package developed by Microsoft and its powerful capabilities help the users and organizations to bridge the business challenges which they face in their day-to-day life. Dynamics CRM comprises all the best practices of a CRM with the flexibility and functionality that you would expect from Microsoft. Moving on to case management in Dynamics CRM. One of the most powerful feature of Microsoft Dynamics CRM is the customer service module, which allows us to manage and track customer service activities in an organization. The customer service functionality is broken down to two parts: service management and service scheduling. The service management is designed to support incident-based services called cases. The case entity provides incident-based tracking for issues that may arise from customers, whether they are external or internal. A customer service representative creates an incident or a case to track a customer request, question, or a problem. And all the actions and communications can be tracked in the incident entity. An incident can be in one of the three states: active, cancelled, or resolved. The case management is designed to track the process from the initial intake of an incident, tracking the details throughout the remediation process and through final resolution. Dynamic cases are most commonly used in help desk scenarios in which a customer has an issue with a product or service. The activities to resolve the issue need to be tracked in an organized manner from when the issue was first reported to the final resolution. Case creation. The steps to create a case in CRM are: first, using the top navigation bar in CRM, select the service module, then select case option under that. On the command bar, click new case. Now a new form will be displayed and fill the necessary fields in that. And the required fields on the forms are title, that is the name of the case, and a customer, the person who is associated with that case, and filling all the information, click save and close. Now a new case will be created and it will stay open and it can be assigned to any user, team, or added to the queue to be worked on. Once a case is created, all the activities can be tracked and linked back to this queue. Moving on to another way of creating a case, that is quick create. As the name suggests, quick create allows us to create cases in a quick and easy manner. It helps to create a case by remaining in any part of CRM without navigating to service module. With quick create, we need to complete only few fields. Later, when we have more time or more information, we can fill in more details. To access the quick create selector, at the top of the screen, select case from the options listed and fill the form and click save. Now a new case will be created. In Dynamic CRM, it is possible to create a case from an email. In this scenario, when an email comes, first it will check if the sender is already existing in CRM. If not, then a new contact will be created and the email will be converted to a case. If the contact is already existing, then the case will be created associated to that contact. If the email is related to already existing case, then actions will be taken according to already set business rules or workflows in CRM. Setting automatic case creation rules. Automatic case creation rules is introduced in Dynamics CRM by enabling the business rules that triggers when an email comes. Combined with routing rules, CRM provides functionality to create cases by avoiding the manual process of conversion of email to cases. It is possible to set up a case creation rule by our own. The steps are: first go to settings, then service management, then case creation, automatic case creation rules. Then from the command bar, select new option. Then a new window will be pop up and there we can specify the source of case like email, phone. And in the next step, we have to specify the condition for case creation. And in the final step, we have to activate the rule. So when an email comes, based on the conditions of the rule, a new case will be created in CRM. Integrating Dynamic CRM with Office 365 email. By integrating CRM with Office 365 email, it is possible to access the CRM functionalities within the Office 365 mail. So to integrate CRM with Office 365, First, we need to buy the Office 365 Enterprise E3 plan and need to set it up. For that, we need to use the following steps. First, we have to go to portal.office.com and select the purchase service option under billing. Then search for Office 365 Enterprise E3 plan under Enterprise Use and click on Start Free Trial. After that, confirm the order and click on Continue. Then navigate to User and select Active Users. From that, select our CRM user and click on Edit button under Product Licenses. Then we have to enable the Office 365 Enterprise E3 and click on Assign button. After that, in CRM, navigate to Mailboxes under Settings and Email Configuration. Then open CRM user mailbox and click on Approve Email button on command bar and click on Test and Enable Mail button. After successful configuration, we should be able to see the alerts and we can see the test emails in our Office 365 Outlook. Phone call to case. It is possible to convert a phone call to a case in Dynamics CRM. The phone call activity is used to record information and the details of an inbound or outbound call. To make a phone call, from the activity, select the phone call option and fill the details of the call. Once a phone call activity is created, in order to convert it to a case, on top of the page, click on the convert to case option. Then it will pop up a page and we have to fill the details of the case which we have to create. Once we finish with the form, click on convert button. Now the phone call will be converted to a new case. It is also possible to convert a task to a case in CRM. Once a task is created, in order to convert it to a case, on top of the page, click on convert to case option. Then it will pop up a page and we have to fill the details of the case which we are going to create. Once we finish with the form, click on convert button. Then the task will be converted to a new case. Resolve a case. Resolving a case indicates that the case is complete, which may include answering a question, solving a problem, or completing a request. There are two ways to solve a case, either from a case view or using a case report. To resolve a case from a case view, first we have to select the case and on top of the ribbon, click on the resolve case button. On the resolve case window, we have to select the resolution type, the resolution and the billable time. After that, press OK, then the case will be resolved. To resolve a case from a case report, we have to open the case report and on the top of the screen, click resolve case button, which will prompt the same dialog box as above. On the resolve case dialog, enter information for the resolution type and the description. When the case information is complete, press OK. Now the case will be resolved. Once the case is resolved, we can see on the bottom side of the case screen that the status of the case is resolved. Suppose if we made a mistake in closing a case or if we discover that the problem hasn't been solved, it is possible to reopen the case which is already resolved. To reactivate a case, first we have to open the case report and then top of the screen click on reactivate case option. And once reactivated, it is possible to make changes to the case. Service level agreements. Service level agreements offer an easy way to track the time it takes by service representatives to solve support requests. SLAs are also the first step toward crafting key performance indicators and tracking the performance against those KPIs. It is possible to see them as timers on record forms where they indicate remaining time until prescribed time it takes to solve a support request. It is possible to apply a service level agreement manually to a case by updating the case record and specifying an active SLA record in the SLA ID attribute of the incident record. The steps to create an SLA in CRM are: first, we have to go to settings then service management, then service level agreement. Then click new to create a new SLA. Then we have to fill the details like name of the SLA, its type, business hours, and we have to specify whether it allows post and receive. Then click save. Now a new SLA will be created in CRM. Service level agreements allows us to define rules for SLA on how it works on case. And it is possible to set up actions to be performed if SLA falls to warning or failure state. Service level agreements allow CRM users to post a timer depending on the status reason of the support request. For example, if a service representative is waiting on certain information from a customer, the reason waiting on customer will post the timer until the status reason changes. The time on hold is also tracked and can be reported on. Interactive Service Hub. Interactive Service Hub feature is more like a mini interactive version of a dynamic CRM. It has forms for each entity available, which include charts, dashboards to create and advance find. Since this feature is more interactive, users will find it more engaging and easy to use. The redesigned forms in the interactive service hub include components that help customer service representatives quickly handle all their important stuff from a single place. And a customer card feature in the form gives a complete view of customer details. And the timeline gives a unified view of your customer's interaction across various channels. The new interactive service hub is designed specifically to optimize customer service. It shows all the vital information in one place and helps us to focus on things that require more attention. In the interactive service hub, we can work with record types that are enabled for the interactive experience. The record types which enable interactive experience by default are accounts, contacts, cases, activities, queue items, and dashboards. With the interactive case form in the interactive service hub, we can do all our important tasks and actions without navigating to different parts of the application. And the new dashboard control includes a new list control to display case and other reports in what is called a stream, a new type of charts that can surface information in new and innovative ways. The best things about the interactive service dashboards are we can update the reports which are shown in dashboards, and also we can create new records, deactivate the records, delete the record and assign records, and many more actions we can perform on the records. The interactive dashboard come in two flavors, multi-stream or tier 1 and single stream or tier 2. A multi-stream dashboard displays data in real time over multiple data streams. The data in a stream is based on an entity's view or a queue, such as my activities, my cases, or cases in the banking queue. While a stream always contains information about only one entity, each stream on the dashboard may contain information about a different entity. In a multi-stream dashboard, all the streams may be displaying data based on the same entity. Single stream dashboards display real-time data over one stream based on a view or a queue. And the tiles are positioned on the right side of the dashboard and are always shown. The multi-stream and the single-stream dashboards contain interactive charts that give count of relevant records such as cases by priority or by status. These charts are also act as visual filters. We can apply additional filtering with global filters and timeframe filters. The global filters work on streams and charts in the dashboard. Now we are moving on to a case study on educational institute. Let us see how case management work for an educational institute. An educational institute may have different issues or scenarios which can be converted to a case. Examples are student queries, professor-related incidents, inquiry on course details, leave request, availability of study materials, issues related with certificates, request for fee structure, etc. For example, assume if a department in a college has a problem with the availability of study material for the students. Let us see how we can take this scenario as a case and manage it using Dynamics CRM. The steps for creating a case in Dynamics CRM for the issue are as follows. First, using the top navigation bar in CRM, select the service module. Then select the case option under that. Then on the command bar, click new case. Now a new form will be displayed and we have to fill the necessary details. Here we can write a short description of problem like study materials not available in the title field of the form. And in the customer field, we can fill the name of the customer raising this issue. In this case, we can select the name of the school or college which has the complaint. And it is also possible to specify the origin of case, example phone, email, etc. And a description of the case can also be added. And after filling all the details, press OK. Now a new case will be created. Once a case is created, we can assign this to a particular team or user. Suppose in our case, if we want to assign the case to student service team, which usually manages issues related to various departments. For doing this in case record, on top of the screen, click on the assign option. Now a new window will be pop up and we can assign the case to a respective team or user. And it is possible to add a case to a queue also. And by default, a queue is created for each user and team in Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Queues share cases or activities as a group until they are taken out of the queue or accepted by a customer service representative who assumes responsibility for handling them. The steps to add a case to queue are: first off, open the case record. Then on top of the screen, click on add to queue option. Now a new window will pop up and we have to select the queue to which we want to add a case and click add. Now a new case will be added to the queue. It is also possible to record all the activities related to a case. Suppose in our example, if the student service team had a phone call with their customer, it is possible to record that in CRM. Resolve a case. Suppose the student service team wants to resolve the case. The steps for doing that are: just open the case record, then on top of the case record screen, select resolve case option. Now a window will pop up and there we have to fill the resolution tag. It can be problem solved or information provided and can fill the total time taken to solve the case, and remarks can also be added. Once the case is resolved, at the bottom of the case record, a message will be displayed that the case is resolved and the record will become read-only. It is also possible to share a case with various users or teams. In our example, suppose if we want to share the case with a user, say the student service team manager, it is possible to do so by performing the following steps. First, open the case record which we want to share. Then on top of the screen, click on the option share. Now a new window will pop up and there we have to select the user with which we want to share the case. And if we want to reopen the already closed case, it is also possible. For doing so, first we have to open the case record. Then on top of the screen, click on reactivate case. Then the case will be reopened and we can modify the case. Microsoft Dynamics CRM helps to manage different case activities efficiently, and it ensures that case management is streamlined by recording all the tasks related to case, and it also helps to categorize cases according to business rules and also provides functionality to assign security roles to users who manages case data, and it helps in maintaining the data security also. And that is all about today's webinar. And I thank everyone for being part of this webinar. And thank you, Mukta, for your help and support.
Thank you, Samya. It was a pleasure to have you on board. Now it's time for the question and answer session. Please type in your question. There is a question feature of GoToWebinar on your right hand side. We have the first question for the day. Can Microsoft CRM help me with turnover among my customer service representative?
Uh, yes, it is possible. Actually, Microsoft CRM makes it easy for your business to provide consistent and effective service, and it is possible for your service employees to view and share and update the customer and product information by ensuring efficient and up-to-date sales and service. And it also allows to queuing up or support requests, which ensures that the customer service representative can assist customers efficiently from the initial intake of a case till the resolution of the case.
Correct. I think that was pretty clear. Moving on to our next question. We need a solution that not only helps us acquire customers but also keep them. Can Microsoft CRM help?
Yeah, of course. Microsoft CRM helps your business improve customer interaction and retention with a complete view of customers' information. Your sales team can track customers and new leads can be easily added, and it is possible to easily update the record, and your sales representative will find it easy to track and manage support incidents from the initial intake to the resolution of a case.
Thank you, Soumya. We will have one more question. What are the implications of Microsoft CRM being a .NET business application?
Actually, the first business application built from the ground on Microsoft.NET technologies. CRM delivers tremendous business value through easy integration with Microsoft Office and other third-party applications, and also to web services. And in addition, the flexible .NET architecture gives users the choice of working online or offline in Microsoft Outlook or directly through a web browser.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, Soumya. I hope you enjoyed our webinar. This is all the time we had. So please do look up for a follow-up mail, and we will send you or alert you on the on-demand status of the webinar, so you can review any material that you have missed, or you can even simply go over again. So any further queries that you have regarding MS Dynamics CRM, we'll be happy to take it offline. You can reach us at our social media, or you can simply drop us a mail at webinar@suyati.com. So that brings us to the end of our webinar. On behalf of Soumya and our team at Suyati, I would like to thank you all for joining us and taking your time to attend our webinar. Have a good day.